Hello, my name's Andrew Thake from Resourcing Tomorrow. I'm joined today by James Hesketh, who's President and Chief Executive Officer of Viva Gold. Delighted to have you with us today, James.
A pleasure to be here today, Andrew. Thank you for having me.
James, some of our viewers may not be familiar with Viva Gold. Can you give us a snapshot of the company?
Yeah, Viva Gold's a junior gold company listed on the Toronto Venture Exchange. And as a company, our primary focus is the Tonopah Gold Project near Tonopah, Nevada. It's a advanced stage exploration project, and we're just completing a preliminary economic analysis of the project. That's our second one. This will be a complete update of prior work. We've had substantial advancements in our geologic knowledge of the project. We reevaluated 100% of the historical core and reverse circulation drilling information, all of the geophysical information. And what we're looking at now is an open pit heap leach operation, and there will be a small mill circuit for our high grade material, but it would be on the order of a 8,000 ton a day heap leach with a 2,000 ton a day high grade gravity and CIL circuit. The project has fabulous location. It's adjacent to a paved highway, state highway. It's in between the town of Tonopah and Round Mountain. That's where Kinross's Round Mountain gold mine is. So we're in the heart of mining country. We've got access to commercial water supply. There's water pipeline running across our property. There's power lines. So very attractive site for a potential mine development.
And of course, it also lies in Nevada, which is just such a great mining jurisdiction. How do you find Nevada as a mining jurisdiction?
Oh, it's fabulous. Some of the best regulators in the world. They're experienced, they're knowledgeable, and they're responsive. My last drilling permits came through in 2 weeks. Wow. Yeah, I can't compare it to anywhere else in the world. It's superior.
Mm-hmm. So you've had a really exciting last 12 months, obviously completing a PEA, nearing a completion. What's up for the next sort of 6 to 12 months? What sort of catalysts and news can we expect?
Okay, I'm currently, this morning, I'm just contacting all my consultants for new quotes on metallurgical test work, on completing our geotechnical studies. That's for pit slope analysis and structural work. And really, all of this is geared towards taking the project towards a pre-feasibility, feasibility status. And so that's our next step. And we've got a lot of opportunities on this project. There are adjacent, within a 30-mile radius of this site, there's a number of existing operations. So there's opportunities for process partnerships, i.e. tolling our product through someone else's mill, our high-grade material. So it's whether we build a mill circuit or we ship the ore locally, that's a question. That would be a capital deferral sort of question. So we've got a lot of work to do on this, but the focus is trying to move our project to a feasibility status so we can initiate permitting. We do have a unique window for permitting applications. The federal government is currently entertaining accelerated permitting on U.S. mining projects, and that's to rebuild the mining sector in the U.S.
Mm-hmm. And of course, the other great thing about Viva Gold is you've got a very strong management team. Can you tell us a little bit about your background and maybe about some of your key team members?
Yeah, my personal background, I'm a mining engineer and mineral economist by training. I've got over 40 years experience in the business. I've built about 8 mines in my career, everything from industrial minerals to copper to gold. And then, I've got a team that's unparalleled for a company our size. Andy Boland, former director of operations for Barrick, Ted Mahoney, former chief geologist and business development manager for Barrick, Chris Harold, he's our chairman, very savvy geologist. He's runs a generative exploration company that has been essentially cash flow positive for the last 35 years. And, we've got other members of the team, similar sort of experience, but every single member of my board has been involved in mine building in their background.
Wow. Can you tell us a little bit about your shareholder base? Who are some of your key investors and shareholders?
Yeah, I mean, we've got a majority institutional shareholding in this company. 20% of the company is controlled by Dundee Corporation. Well-known investors in mining. They do their own due diligence. They have their own team, and they like what they saw. So they continue to invest in this and go pro rata. We've got another entity that co-invests with Dundee, a PE group out of Texas, and they own about 9% of the company. Myrmikan Gold Fund out of now Connecticut, they own about 9%. Rab Capital out of the UK, they own about 15%. So we've got a very strong institutional underpinning in this company. Mm-hmm. And, these are savvy investors.
Yeah. So can you also tell us a little bit about your company's ESG credentials?
Yeah. Well, being people who are focused on building operations, you have to have community awareness. Our project is 20 miles from the nearest neighbor. So we really don't have a not my backyard type of issue. But what we do have is a very strong commitment to doing things correctly, protecting the environment. And, in the Western US, everything is about protection of the water aquifers. And so that's our key consideration above all else, is protecting the water. And, it's US water law is very strict. It's a non-degradation standard. You cannot impact the water tables. And so, when we do our design work, you do it for a zero discharge facility, i.e. capture and clean everything, and nothing leaves the site, no water leaves the site that doesn't meet background standard. So that's really our commitment.
Well, thank you very much for your time today, James. We're really looking forward to seeing you and the Viva Gold team at Resorting tomorrow this December. And in the meantime, we wish you all the very, very best. That was James Hesketh, President and Chief Executive Officer for Viva Gold.
Yes, thank you very much.